Hey guys, so today I'm going to teach you how to do 3 tricks using smoke or vapor, and it doesn't matter which one you use. I'll be using a vaporizer today. And the 3 tricks that I will be showing you are the dragon, how to blow O's, and how to do the jellyfish. First off, let's talk about the dragon. It's definitely the simplest trick that I'm going to teach you guys how to do. And when you're doing it, you have to exhale out of your nose and your mouth at the same time. And when you do this trick, you kind of have to make this like weird smile. Kind of looks like that. And if you look, I've got these 2 holes right there at the corners of my mouth, and vapor will be coming out of those holes. And so when you exhale out of your nose, it'll come out both nostrils, and exhale out of your mouth at the same time, it'll come out those 2 holes, and it'll look something like this. So the dragon is fairly simple, it takes a little bit of practice, but next on our list is how to blow O's. And it's crucial for me to tell you all the different ways of how to blow O's and to explain them. And the different ways are the throat or cough technique, the tongue push technique, the mixed technique, the elastic jaw technique, and Cheerios. So let's talk about the throat or cough technique. You gotta use this technique to kind of generate a little puff sound in your throat, and while you exhale, you can use either ooh or the ah. The ooh needs to be bigger than just ooh. It needs to kind of be like that. And when you do this, you just kind of gently cough. It kind of sounds like and too big of a cough will result in too much smoke or too much vapor, and too small of a cough will result in not enough smoke or vapor, and it won't make an O. So it has to be just right, and it takes a little bit of practice. So let me show you guys how to do the throat or cough technique. So the next technique is the tongue push technique, and it works just like it sounds. Again, you're gonna want to do an ooh or an ah, and while you slowly exhale, you just kind of push the vapor out with your tongue. And the way you do this is you sort of attack your bottom teeth with the tip of your tongue, kind of like a frog does with its food, kind of. And you can also do this with vapor that you haven't inhaled and is just resting in your mouth. So let me show you how to do that. The tongue push is definitely less stable than the tongue or cough technique, and when your O's come out, they kind of wobble before they come into shape. The mixed technique is a technique that mixes together the tongue push technique and the throat or cough technique. And when you do it, you shape your mouth and you exhale slowly. Then you use your small cough to kind of push it out, and then you immediately attack with your tongue to give it that extra little push. And I find that this technique gives you bigger, thicker O's. The next method is what I like to call the elastic jaw technique, and it's used to kind of shoot your O's forward. And you can use either the throat cough technique to shoot your O's, or you can use this one. And when you do this method, you kind of have to start out with the ah, and then you snap your jaw back to an oo. So it's like that little snap automatically kind of pushes that O out for you. With this technique, you don't really have to exhale, you just kind of have to let it just kind of flow out of your mouth, and your jaw, when you snap it back, it'll do all the work for you. It's a little bit harder to control than the other ones, especially if you're letting it flow out of your mouth. So it takes quite a bit of practice. Cheerios. Cheerios are the easiest way to do O's. And all you do is you just make your mouth into an oo, and it needs to be a small one, like, and then you just tap your cheek. And it'll create tiny little O's, and it'll make it to where you can create more O's in a little amount of time. Lastly is my favorite trick, the jellyfish. It takes a lot of patience and a lot of practice to finally get it down and nail it. And you have to know how to blow an O in order to do this trick. And Cheerios don't work well because they're just too small. I find that the mix technique is the best for me, so I can get those big, thick O's, and then after you get your O, you just kind of spit a little stream of vapor or smoke through your O, and as your O's spinning backwards from it coming out of your mouth, it takes that stream that you spit through it, and it kind of vortexes it or orbits around your O and makes what looks like a jellyfish. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how to do the dragon, how to blow O's, and how to create the jellyfish using smoke or vapor. And all of these take practice, and even the dragon. Some people find it difficult to exhale out of their nose and mouth at the same time, but with enough patience and practice, you can master all of these tricks. Thanks for watching.